Hey guys, it's Phil Morrison. So the title of this quite short live stream is Join a Community to Overcome Social Anxiety. And I've got some notes that I prepared on a pad right in front. So if you have a fear of connecting with people naturally, it's very easy to isolate yourself from people to avoid facing that fear. The problem with deliberate avoidance of fear, however, is that it actually feeds the fear. It teaches your nervous system that this thing has every right to be scary, and it makes the fear bigger. It makes you feel like a jailer who's paralyzed by fear and living in this shrunken, smaller reality. The reward of temporary relief from discomfort that you get, in my personal opinion, is simply not worth it. The reality of living in fear, paralyzed by fear, is so much worse than actually facing those fears and overcoming them. So the first step is to get you around people. Not just any crowd of people, but at least people who are mildly friendly and positive. This is where joining a community comes in. So the community, it could be exercise classes. Remember when I was on my journey overcoming social anxiety, I joined these exercise classes and I would go to them a couple of times a week just to be in these semi-social situations with bits of chat, combine a bit of exercise with a bit of a social environment. If this feels like too much, which I know it does for some people, remote working in a cafe can be a great foot in the door. You're in an environment around people outside of the house. It's a step in the right direction. And it achieves the same thing of getting you comfortable, just being in the same space as others. Running clubs or walking groups, um, these can be super helpful as well because they have this low key, calm energy. That's the kind of social that they are. With walking groups, for example, you're not stuck with one person. Like if you're going for a dinner or a lunch, you can float around, chat to people whilst you're doing an activity. And it's going to have a completely different feel to it compared to, say, a noisy nightclub or a rowdy bar. If you're feeling more confident and you're feeling ready, you could create an account on this website and app called Meetup.com. And you could join a social group event that's going on in your area. So it's free to join Meetup and it's free to attend events. This is personally my main avenue for helping people out. Just keeping one eye on the time. So I have a Meetup group called Social Anxiety Mastery, which is based in Birmingham. So far, my events have been in person, and it's been the way that I've been helping people with social anxiety get together, connect with people, face fears at the right pace, and become confident with people. And I'm going to be doing virtual events as well at some point down the line. So this could be a great community for you to join. I'll see if I've wrote any other notes. I only have a short amount of time to record today's live stream, so quickly wrote notes. So yeah, so I did have really severe social anxiety growing up, and crippling social anxiety, I would say. Saying 1 to 2 words a day, a lot of the time in high school, not making friends in college. So the great thing with the social anxiety group is that people have been in the same boat as you. So there's no judgment. People relate, they understand where you're coming from, and it's this safe, non-judgmental space where you can share where you're at, what you hope to achieve. And the people that are coming, they're getting more confident over time, and seeing them feel happier, looking a lot lighter, less stressed out, in a more grounded headspace. And it's free to attend the events, by the way. So if you want to join this community, you can just search Social Anxiety Mastery Birmingham, or you can find it through my website. But either way, whether it's my community, running group, walking club, hobby group, joining communities is a great way to overcome social anxiety. And you can start as simple as an exercise class, remote working, having a coffee, being in a cafe around people. And just making sure that when something becomes easy, normal, no longer that scary, you keep increasing the challenge so that you keep on growing. Until next time, have an awesome rest of your day.